Hello guys, so this is Miss Esmeralda with another video. Now today we're going to be talking about angles. I did make a video before this one explaining 4 different kind of angles. So go ahead and watch that one if you haven't already. Watch that one before this one so we can get started with class. So we're going to read how do you measure an angle. Now we're going to read the purple box. It says, angle comes from the Latin word angulus, which means corner. To measure an angle, we use triangles and protractors. A triangle is useful when we measure 90 degrees angles. A protractor is useful to measure angles greater than 90 degrees. The protractor gives an exact measurement because it is graded. The measurement of an angle corresponds to the opening between its sides, not the length. So it shows us an example of a 90-degree angle. Now on activity number 1, it says look at each angle. Add a check mark on the line to show if the angle is greater or less than 90 degrees. So we look at example number 1 and compare it to the example on the purple box. It looks like it's smaller than the 90 degrees angle, right? So we will go ahead and put less than 90 degrees. So on example number 2, the line seems to be bigger than the example on the purple box. So it will be greater than 90 degrees. On example 3, the line seems much bigger. So that's a big opening. So that one will be greater than 90 degrees. Now number 4, the opening is small. So remember that you have to measure the opening between its sides. So since it's a small opening, it will be less than 90 degrees. So we're going to start from number 1 again, just to make sure that you got it. So number 1, it is less than 90 degrees. Number 2, it's greater than 90 degrees. Number 3, it is greater than 90 degrees. And number 4, it is less than 90 degrees. Now here it says draw an object in your classroom with a 90-degree angle. Since we're not in the classroom, just go ahead and draw an object from anywhere you see, either your kitchen, your bedroom. An easy example is if you look at any door, all doors have a 90-degree angle. If you're in your kitchen, if you look at the cereal box has a 90-degree angle. Now we're going to move to activity number 2. So it says measure each angle and write the correct answer on the line provided. Before we get started on activity number 2, let's go ahead and read the purple box. It says to measure angles, you can use a protractor, which is a semicircle divided into 180 equal parts. These parts are called degrees. Angles are usually measured in degrees. So it says match the center of the protractor with the vertex of the angle. Align one straight side or arm of the angle with 0 degrees on the protractor. A positive angle is measured counterclockwise. Look at where the other arm of the angle intersects with the protractor. Read the number on the inner part of the protractor. The angle is 30 degrees. So let's go ahead and get started with activity number 2. So it says measure each angle and write the correct answer on the line provided. So on the pink protractor, if we go ahead and look at it, it's between 140 and 150. So the answer for number 1 will be the angle is 145 degrees. Now on the orange protractor, it's between 80 and 90. So the answer will be the angle is 85 degrees. Now let's go ahead and move to number 3 on the green protractor. And it says the angle is, and since it's between 30 and 40, the angle is 35 degrees. Now on activity number 3, it says use a protractor and draw the angles. Now go ahead and, if you don't have a protractor, just go ahead and look at the ones you have besides you and kind of get an idea. For example, on the first one it says a 38 angle. You can go ahead and write just the same one that's right next to it since it's 35 degrees. Just go ahead and write down an acute angle, and if you do have a protractor, which you should have, go ahead and measure exactly 38 degrees. Now number 2 says 100-degree angles. Now keep in mind that right here in the middle it says 90. So if we go back to the other page, it says this is a 90-degree angle. So pretty much the 100-degree angle would be just like right here on example number 2, which is greater than 90 degrees. So just go ahead and write down, draw the angle, which will be a 100-degree angle. Now on number 3, it says a 163-degree angle. Now 163 angle, which would be pretty much just like the third example right here. So just go ahead and copy that if you don't have the protractor. If you have the protractor, go ahead and measure it exactly. So that's how we will be doing this activity. Go ahead and send me your work, please.